YouTube sponsorships. A lot of them are terrible. So today I want to go and talk about some that I don't feel like a lot of people bring up. First, starting with Factor. This sponsorship falls into the healthy food category. Now, the idea of it actually sounds real nice. If you go and buy it, they'll go and send you pre-cooked, healthy meals, and all you need to do is go and heat them up. Let's be honest, a lot of us need to eat more healthy, especially you. You ate fast food 3 times this week. Do you really need to go and order more? And there are some times when you don't want to cook and you just want to come home and eat something immediately. So Factor actually sounds real good. But kind of like most of these sponsorships, when you start researching it, they just completely fall apart. The problem begins with the food already being prepared for you. If you are someone who wants to improve your diet, you should be cooking your own food. Not only it's a useful skill that you should have, it also allows you to put everything into your own hands, and you're not putting your fate into some random company that could be adding anything into their meals. It also makes sure that your food tastes amazing, which is something that Factor is really bad at. I ended up trying their food before, and the word bland isn't enough to explain the nothing you will experience from eating one of their meals. I'm pretty sure swallowing air is going to be a way more fulfilling experience than anything that Factor could give you. Also, just look at their food. Look at it. It's disgusting. This is what I imagine Majin Buu poop looks like, and they're on the all candy diet. But wait, there's more to make this even worse. I decided to do something that most people who are buying this product and creators who are taking sponsors by it didn't decide to do. And that is to actually compare Factors to other TV dinners. And the result is very disappointing. Most of the time, Factor is on the same tier or just a little bit better than the average TV dinner you can buy in stores. So the things that makes these meals unhealthy are still in Factor. That's being a high amount of sodium, a lot of fat, and just being highly processed meals. So this company, utilizing the power of white YouTubers with a beard reading a script, was able to gaslight a lot of people to buy overpriced TV dinners. I don't know if I should be angry or just impressed. This next part goes to any character AI sponsorships. I have no idea why any creator will decide to take one of these. Not only they're using AI, and I think we all know why that's bad, these companies are just a legal ticking time bomb waiting to happen. So the gimmick of these is that they allow you to talk to your favorite character. Most of the time it's being an anime character, and this is where the problems first start. I am positive that none of these companies has asked permission to use the likeness or voice of any of these characters. Some of them are even bold enough to use Fire Emblem characters. You know, the franchise owned by Nintendo. And yes, a lot of the time companies are very slow to figure out stuff like this, but they are going to find out eventually. And when they do, all I have to say is good luck, because when these companies get blasted off the face of the planet, I'm pretty sure they are going to go after every single person who decides to take a sponsorship from them. And yes, there is a chance where nothing happens and everyone is going to be okay, but is it really worth putting yourself in danger just so you can get a couple of dollars from a sponsorship that's probably not paying you as much as you should be anyway? I'm pretty sure you people know my answer to that question. And to finish this off, let's talk about any banking site or law firm that decides to sponsor creators. Now, these are two things that are very important. So important that you should only be listening to people who are qualified to give you this information. And even if you do find someone who knows what they're talking about, you need to double check them. No. You need to triple check them. No, this still isn't even enough. You need to quadruple check them to make sure that they're not feeding you misinformation, giving you half-truth, or trying to sell you a product. This is a very dangerous space to learn information from, especially on the internet. So with all that being known, you should listen to a random YouTuber who was paid by a company to say our product is good. Because what could possibly go wrong? To answer that question, everything. The amount of times a content creator has promoted something very shady, whether that's telling telling you that you can buy fine art and invest in it too and make a lot of money, which by the way, that's a space that's not really that profitable, and you are most likely going to make no money from your investment, so you're really just throwing your money into the void. Or if you're Moist Critical, one of the biggest content creators on YouTube and someone who is very influential, you can do a payday loan sponsorship. I cannot make this garbage up. This actually happened. Or maybe you could be the 1000 YouTuber who took a Morgan & Morgan sponsorship, which you know for a fact that they probably never heard of the company before they decide to reach out to them, and never even attempted to research what they're doing behind the scenes and if they're even a trustworthy source. These people clearly have no idea what they're talking about, which is the reason why I feel like these companies are going after them. Someone who is uneducated and they're going to tell this information to other people who don't know what's going on, but they trust their favorite creator, so they're just going to follow them without even thinking. It's actually a very good business model when you think about it. Now, the point of me making this video isn't to spread the NPC take of every YouTube sponsorship is bad and it's a scam and you shouldn't trust anyone. Not only that's just a very dumb mindset to have, because most of the time it just creates the they're different effect that I like to call it, where tons of people are like, I trust no creators if they show me a sponsorship because all of them are evil. But this creator, a person who's doing the exact same thing as everyone else, but since I ended up forming a parasocial relationship with them, I'm just gonna pretend that they're different. I trust them when they share a sponsorship, and that's how most people fall for these garbage. No, I'm not telling you to do that. All I'm saying is that for creators and viewers, because it's both people's fault why sponsorships are usually this bad, just do the bare minimum amount of research before you take a sponsorship if you're a creator. See what these companies are doing behind the scenes and just don't automatically promote anything they send to you all because they give you some money. And if you are a viewer, please just go out of your way to do research, to learn about what this creator is trying to sell you. Do your research more and just think for yourself. Anyway, that's it. This is just something that I wanted to talk about. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night and happy birthday. See ya.
I couldn't do it. She was just too powerful. I'm sorry everyone.